All right, we are here in Austin, Texas, and I'm with my friend, psychotherapist, Melissa Barber. If you haven't heard of her, it's because 3 days ago she was called Melissa Howie, newly married. And Melissa, I know you've been a therapist for a number of years, and now you're super interested in the psychedelic space. What got you interested in it?
What got me interested in the psychedelic space is learning about what MAPS was doing with veterans in the research studies, and realizing there's a lot that we don't know about treating trauma. And I saw it as a new avenue and a new area for learning.
Yeah. And I know the results are pretty spectacular. Where are we with the sort of journey to mainstream acceptance?
We're pretty far along with phase 3 with FDA approval process. So we should be approved by 2022, maybe early 2023.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And tell us about the different options and what's it like being a therapist in those sessions? What's your role and what does it look like?
Yeah, so generally how we do it is there's 2 psychotherapists. So there's a team holding the container for one person to go through anywhere from 3 to more medicine sessions, depending on the level of trauma. And it's astounding, the quickness with which people move through really intense, heavy trauma. So I worked on 2 clinical trials now. One was for people who had been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness and had debilitating anxiety. And another one was for generalized PTSD. And the breakthroughs were astounding.
Amazing. Is there any specific one that you're most excited about?
I think PTSD in general, because we just don't have a very accurate form of treatment for it at the moment. Yeah.
So I know it's like 2-on-1 right now, but as it starts to have mainstream acceptance, do you see any role for group delivered care?
Definitely, and especially with the integration process. I think that's one of the big things that we don't actually have right yet. I think group integration is really going to be the future.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so very much like functional medicine at the beginning, it's slow, it's a little bit cumbersome, but it's got a lot of potential, and then groups to take it to the masses. Thanks so much for coming and sharing about your work. Really appreciate you being here.